Today, Steve's spreading the love. Besties are turning their single friend in for being too much too soon.
Why do you have a sweater on? You should probably try to grow your hair out a little bit. The guy was like,
Will this Frenchervention
hey, be natural, right?
be a big, fat fail?
You can't even look at yourself no more, can you?
Steve's giving her one last chance. Wait until you see what happens next. Plus, don't miss the greatest love story you'll ever hear.
I'm here to help. Actually, one of my favorite times of the year. This is Love Week right here. So, right here on Steve Harvey. So, Love Week can kind of get a little sexy around here. We try to do some special stuff. Now, today we're celebrating love, and we're also helping those that's still searching for their happily ever after. Anybody in here looking for their happily ever after? Yeah, really? Yeah. Okay. That's a much more violent group. Now, we all got a friend who never seems to get it right when it comes to dating. We've all known those people. Usually they're at a complete loss when it comes to figuring out what they're doing wrong, right? So I got two women here who say that their friend is never, ever going to find love because she needs a dating intervention. Okay, so please welcome Dana and Tana. Where are you?
Right here.
Oh, okay, good. So why a dating intervention?
We've just seen Tracy disappointed for 25 years. We've known her for that long, and she just keeps getting disappointed by men, disappointed because she picks the wrong guys, guys that treat her bad, don't accept her for herself, and sometimes just want her for sex.
And we all know she wants to get married and have a family, and her clock is ticking, and she's done numerous books, dating books, and she's done counseling, and nothing seems to work. She's 39 years old. She's gone on hard times. She lives at home. She's a bartender. And I think the guys that she attracts are the guys that she doesn't want to have a long-term relationship with.
Well, we're going to meet Tracy shortly. We're going to see if we can do something with the woman who lives at home that's 39 and bartender.
You can help her.
Probably need an apartment. All right, but first, let's go to the audience. It's time for Ask Steve. Melania wants my take on romance. Is it Melania?
It's Milana.
Milana?
But it's cool. You can call it whatever you want because you're Steve Harvey, so that's cool.
Well, okay, what's your, I'm sorry.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So I'm kind of crushing pretty hard on this guy that I work with.
Okay.
And I was trying to think of a kind of cute little quirky way of asking him out.
Okay.
So I was going to do the whole, do you like me, circle yes or no thing, you know, like kind of what we did in like grade school kind of thing. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about doing that and leaving it on his desk, and I just want to know if that was a good idea or if you had any other suggestions.
Yeah, I don't like that.
No?
Nah, you know, see, he might be a guy that's looking for a mature woman, somebody to have a relationship with. I think you gotta step it up a little bit more mature. Like, can you cook? Lie. Listen to me. We do it all the time. Don't stop, women. Y'all gotta stop tripping on lying. We do it all the time. Lie. Tell him you cook. Bake some cookies, and walk up to his cubicle and say, "Would you like some of my cookies?" Get you some store-bought cookies that look...
That's what my...
And, man, he gonna love them cookies, and he gonna follow you around, and he gonna be your dude. And then, yeah, he want your cookie.
Like, leave a trail, like...
No, don't throw it at him. Present it. Put the cookie on a platter. Do I have to break this down for you? Just listen to me. Okay. To be more specific, just get one big cookie. and put it on the platter and just go say, you want some cookie? You remember how Bernie Mac used to do, I want some milk and cookies? Remember that? That's what I want you to do. Want some cookies? You want some milk and cookies? Damn, Bernie Mac was so good, man. Alicia has a history.
Hi, Steve.
Hi.
So I am 28 years old. I've been single for 4 years.
Okay.
A couple years ago, I was on a reality TV show called The Bad Girls Club. And on the show, I kind of acted out. I kind of fought, was a little rowdy. So when I go on dates with guys, it's like when that comes up and I have to kind of tell them about it, they search my name and they kind of see me fighting and seeing that part of my life, but I'm not that girl anymore. So how can I get past that? I like, yeah, I want to find love, but it's...
Should have thought of that when you did that damn show. No, I'm sorry.
I know, right?
Okay, you can get past that. Everybody can make a mistake and recover. That's not a biggie. Why do you bring up the show when you first meet?
That's what my dad asked. It's not that I bring it up, but, you know, they go on social media. I have tons of followers. They kind of ask. The question just comes up, and I'm not that person anymore. Okay,
once again, ladies, here we go. I'm going to have to refer to a line that I gave to this lady. You're going to have to lie. You're going to have to lie. I don't know why this concept for women is so foreign. You're going to have to lie. You need an alias. You need to create an alias.
Like building a relationship based on a lie.
No, listen to me. You're not building a relationship. Yes. Get you an alias until the guy gets to know you better. Create another face. Steve Harvey, go. Nice, Steve Harvey, go. Yeah. All right, yeah, still got it, Hood ready, baby, at all times, hood ready. We'll be right back.
Coming up, two women who say their friend has horrible luck with love.
She wants a relationship and wants to be married so bad that she forces it to work.
She's always available during the day, available at night, available on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Turn to Steve for a dating intervention.
I've heard you say the kind of man you want, but in there nowhere did I hear you say how you want to be treated by that man. Before the break, we met Tana and Dana, who want to stage an intervention so that one of their best friends can find love. And that intervention starts right now. So please welcome Tracy. Tracy, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
Let me ask you, do you think you need an intervention?
Yeah, I do. You know, in my father's eyes, I'm perfect, but I definitely know that I need an intervention. My parents have been married for over 48 years. My brother's been married for over 25 years, and, you know, they're doing great, and I just wonder, when is it my time? You know, I'm 39 years old. What's going on?
Tell me a little bit about your dating life.
Well, how long do you have? No,
I'm
just joking.
Okay.
No, I've been in some great relationships and some bad. I recently was in a relationship, and I got really close to getting married. And unfortunately, I started dating somebody who was an addict. And unfortunately, he relapsed. And then, unfortunately, his behavior started to change behind my back. And I ended the relationship.
Okay. What do you look for in a guy?
I'm looking for a successful man. He is accomplished. He wants to get married. He wants to have a family. It's extremely important to me. Someone who's very fit, because I like to work out as well. Share the same values, is accomplished, who smells amazing, like you. Oh yeah,
She loves a good cologne.
and let me tell you, if this guy if he shaves,
If he shaved?
Manscaped.
Yeah.
Manscaped.
Manscaped.
Definitely.
Got a Manscaped, Steve.
Oh, you like his
Yeah.
chest?
Well,
Oh,
we can
everything.
even go farther.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Everywhere?
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Now, let me ask your friends, what do you think Tracy's doing wrong?
Steve, we love Tracy, but sometimes she forces the issue. So she wants a relationship and wants to be married so bad that she forces it to work, and it's not a guy that she would end up having a long-term relationship with. You
I mean,
agree?
she really pursues men. She's always available during the day, available at night, available on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Whoa, I work.
Well,
But
calm
she'll
down.
take off work if a guy wants to.
No, I don't take off work. No,
But
I know. It's a
she's
huge-
39. She does make good money. But she's a bartender, and she wants to, you know, she gives the wrong impression off. So she gives the impression that she parties and does all this stuff, but she's actually a wholesome girl and wants to get married and stay at home and take care of a husband. So it's like, doesn't make sense to a guy, I don't think. So she'll be all professional the first date, but I don't think that's her.
Well, like,
That-
yeah, it's kind of like the first date you nail and all that, but it's like getting past the second and third date. What exactly are you supposed to do? How many times are you supposed to text this person? When should you call them back? Should you call them back right away? Like, kind of keeping yourself mysterious, or keeping yourself to where they want to come back for more, or they don't get bored with you right away.
You're working too hard. You're working too hard. Okay, first of all, just listening offhand. Your occupation is a bit of a throw-off.
Yes.
You're a bartender. Nothing wrong with it if that's what you love to do. If you went to the school, you're a mixologist, that's what you do. But do understand that the occupation itself is a little throw-off from guys. The kind of man you want, I've heard you say the kind of man you want, but in there nowhere that I hear you say how you want to be treated by that man. I want a man who treats me with kindness, who's courteous, who's attentive, who's there. Too much focus is on the kind of man, and that's how you get tricked, because we all know what kind of man y'all looking for, because it's universal. So we just know how to act universal until we get what we want, and then we become who we really are. I think you could take your age out of it, because age is not a factor at this point. It's just a matter of retooling what you really want from the guy. Now, to really understand what is getting into her way, I needed to see her in action. Now, I love doing this because when I send women on these dates, I film them so you could see it for yourself. Now, what I did was I sent her on a couple of dates along with our cameras to capture it all. Now, so you stay with us. When we come back, I'm going to show you the 2 dates that I sent her on, and maybe we can help Tracy get on the right path, okay? We'll be right back with the 2 dates.
Coming up next, the intervention is off to a shaky start.
You should probably try to grow your hair out a little bit more.
More, are you thinking?
Yeah, definitely. Promise next time you're not going to take me to a Chinese restaurant. Is there anything you think I'm doing wrong right now?
Can Steve help get her back on track?
At one point in time, we get to an age where hair can't be the cutoff. How he dresses can't be the cutoff.
Right.
You can fix a man up.
Oh, Jesus.
Before the break, Tracy made the first step in rehabbing her dating life by admitting that she has a problem. So the next step is to identify what she's been doing wrong. So I set her up with 2 dates with 2 very different guys, okay? This first date was with a man nothing like what she usually goes out with. So let's take a look.
What I'm hoping for tonight is to find a man that I can start dating and eventually lead to marriage and a family. That's what I want. Hi. Hi. Are you Shane?
Shane, yes.
I'm Tracy.
Tracy, nice to meet you. Sit down. My first impression of Tracy is pretty girl, attractive. Looking forward to get to know her, absolutely.
Sorry, I'm late.
That's all right. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, I'm very good, very good. So,
Shane's not my type. I can tell right away, but I'll give it a chance. Have you ever been to a Chinese restaurant before?
yeah. It's a nice place.
I'm not really into Chinese food, but
No?
no, not feeling it.
What do you do for a living?
I bartend,
Okay.
and I also do hair on the side.
Okay. How old are you?
39.
39. Ever been married?
No, I've
No?
never been married before. How about you?
Been married, divorced for about 6 years. I got one daughter, 10 years old.
It's great if you have children, but I want to be someone's first that's getting married. I want to be someone's first to experience childbirth with that. Do you want more children?
I never thought about that. It's a good question. Do you want children?
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
He doesn't even know if he wants another child. How can you not, like, you don't think about that? Okay, so.
I'm probably on the fence.
Yeah, you should know when you're going on a date with somebody who doesn't have children, they might want them. And he hasn't even thought about it. You should probably try to grow your hair out a little bit more.
More, you think?
Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking, you know, like a hard part. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to try shrimp? You need to. There you go. I really don't want any of yours. Thanks for asking, though. Why do you have a sweater on? I'd really like to see him in more of like a button-down, tighter fitting shirt. Are you feeling that?
I am.
I'm not. When a guy's with me, he needs to be, you know, put together and in style. I've read a lot of dating books, which I really have. I've read a lot of dating books, and I find them confusing because, you know, I'll try certain things and it doesn't work. And then I don't try them and that doesn't work. I know someone's gonna marry me. I know I'm a genuinely great person. Really? Like, can I just be myself? I mean, is there anything you think I'm doing wrong right now?
I think she needs to stop reading the dating books altogether.
I promise next time you're not going to take me to a Chinese restaurant.
Ready to go?
Yeah.
All right,
sure.
let's get out of here.
Let's go. I do like Shane. I'm not sure if I would go out with him again. Yeah. Okay.
Tracy, let me see. I love taping these things. I love showing people what they do, because when you see yourself, you've obviously never seen yourself before. So, did you notice any issues there? Okay. Do you think you were a little rude?
Yes.
Okay, good. Because you were rude.
Yes.
You told a man he need to grow his hair out. It's called a receding hairline. It go back. Okay, I think you're a nice person at heart. You really are. But when you don't want something, you turn the other way. So you never found out how he would treat you. You never found out if he'd put you on a pedestal. You never found out if he would make you first. If he would make you the queen you've always wanted to be. You never found out. Because he just didn't have his hair grown out. At one point in time, now I know you have to like what you like, and the physical attraction has to be there for a woman like it is for a man. I got that. If that's not there, I can't make it there. But, you know, at one point in time, we get to an age where hair can't be the cutoff. How he dresses can't be the cutoff. You can fix a man up.
Right.
You can fix a man up. All right. Now, I'm starting to get a clearer picture of Tracy's behavior here. So up next, I got another date that you have to see to believe this one. So stay with us. Oh, this date number 2. Woo!
Coming up next, the dating intervention rolls on. But will a new date get the same old results?
I really want to get married, and I really want a family. And 39, it's super frustrating.
Date number 1 is not the time to find out if this is the man of your dreams, the father of your children, your future, the potential breadwinner. You can't know that on day 1.
And later, Dr. Laura Berman discusses the physics of love.
If you shift things inside of you, your partner will match that.
I'm back with Tracy, whose friends Dana and Tana have asked me to help her with a dating intervention right here. Now, before the break, you saw Tracy on one date. It's pretty clear that she didn't think he was her type, and she kind of gave him a hard time about it. Well, I also sent Tracy out with the guy who fits the description of the men she likes. So let's see how that went. Here we go.
I'm definitely looking forward to the next person that comes through the door is going to be my husband. Hi.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
Hi.
Hi.
My first thoughts on Loris, I think he's very handsome. He has a great smile, very nice white teeth. Are you nervous?
Yeah,
No.
I haven't been on a blind date in like probably 30 years.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
I was
right.
like, holy cats, man, this is...
I think that this is going to be a really good date.
So have you been married before?
Yes. How about you?
Never been married.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Been close to marriage once.
Yeah.
Do you want to get married someday, correct?
Yes, I do.
And
yeah.
children?
I would love to have kids.
Do you have like a timeline where you would actually, like, if you did find somebody, how long you would want to wait to have children and get married?
Tracy is a great girl, great personality, very sexy, but she definitely has an agenda.
How often do you work out?
I work out 5-6 days a week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can I feel?
I'm not used to that on a first date of someone touching me, grabbing my muscles.
Very nice. I like that. That's awesome. Good for you. He does feel like he's well built. He's a very sharp dresser. I like how he's dressed today. I'm very busy, but I have time to date and definitely have a very flexible schedule. I do read a lot of dating and relationship books, and they say don't be available. I am available, and I want the guy to know that I'm available. You know, he's not a mind reader. I'm so tired of reading these damn books because they're confusing me so much. Don't text somebody right away. Text them back right away, or don't, or wait 4 hours after they call you and call them back.
Right.
Well, I'm not an ass. Like, I'm not a jerk.
It is a lot on a first date and could scare a lot of guys off.
You know, I really want a relationship. I really want to get married, and I really want a family. And I'm 39. It's super frustrating to me, and I'm a little tired of it. I'm tired of the dating scene. Yeah, I really am. It's exhausting. Yeah, that's where I'm at in my life, and I'm stuck. Save me!
Well, okay, I think that...
You look so nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't believe in any of that.
No,
I think...
right? Just like be natural.
Listen,
like,
I
hey, be natural, right?
Okay.
I'm not aggressive, but if I want to call you like throughout the day, because I have time, I'm calling you. I'm tired of like, uh-oh, can't do that. Uh-oh, throttle that back. Don't talk too much about yourself. Don't tell him too much about the first date. Make sure you leave first. He's a great listener. Yes, definitely. He really is. I can't believe you're not, you actually are single. You know, you're easy to talk to. You're good looking. You're a sharp dresser. You seem to take care of yourself. You are very nice. I'm sorry.
It's
I am.
okay.
I'm really sorry for you.
I just don't know what to think right now.
So, in Steve's book, he talks about the 90-day rule. How do you feel about that?
How do you feel about the 90-day rule?
I do feel like, you know, it is just a rule, and I believe they can be bent or broken.
Jackpot. I really wouldn't recommend mentioning that on the first date.
So, when are we going to go out on our second date? I'd like to see him again, definitely. Yes.
Man, I love you. I love you. Wow. Buddies, pal, friends. What'd you see this time?
Oh, pursue. That's all I see. That's what she's doing. Telling him
She talked
everything
the whole
she
time.
wants.
She talked and talked and talked and talked, and the guy was like, you know?
Too much on the first date. Too much
then
on the first date.
The flip, or whatever that was.
Man, you know what? First of all, never discuss your technique with a man. Stop talking about these dating books and what you learn and what you try. You don't got to discuss your technique. It's too much too soon. It's just way too much too This is what I want you to do. Listen to me. The next time you go on a date, all I want you to do is go on the date to see if you can have a good time. Date number one is not the time to find out if this is the man of your dreams, the father of your children, your future, the potential breadwinner. You can't know that on day one. You just gotta see if the two of you even like each other. And don't tell nobody else you read my book. Don't say that to me. Now, I'm gonna give you a chance to get it right. I found another good guy. So you'll meet him, okay? Right now. Andy, come on out. Andy, how you feeling, baby? Pleasure. Tell Tracy a little bit about yourself, Andy.
Tracy, my name's Andy. I'm 40 years old. I just opened up a restaurant here in the best food city in the world, and out here in the West Loop. I feel pretty comfortable in my career, and I'd like to try to start a relationship and start moving on with my life and build a family. So I'm here to ask you out on a date.
Definitely.
Now, I want to make sure that this stays fresh in your mind. So I'm going to be sending you both out right now. Yeah, right now. Our cameras are going to go along, and we'll see you back here tomorrow to find out how it went. Good luck to Tracy and Andy, and thanks to Dana and Tanner. Tanner, that's it. Well, I don't know why I struggle with that, but yeah, hell, you saw the pageant. So we'll see you back here tomorrow. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back.
Coming up next, their fairy tale love story came crashing down.
Matt got into a life-threatening car accident. When he came to, he had forgotten who I was and the fact that we had gotten married.
But it didn't stop them from making their own happy ending.
The best part about it is we get to make all the memories and more memories from brand new.
Hey, folks, my next guest romance really is the kind of stuff that movies are made of. A tale of love found, then almost lost forever in the wake of an accident. Please welcome Jackie and her husband, Matt, who's sharing their American love story. So to both of you guys, how'd your relationship start?
We worked together as personal trainers, and Matt had been asking me out quite frequently, and he asked me to go to a movie, and I suggested, sure, why not go see Sex and the City 2? And that was kind of my first clue that he might be interested in me, this big burly guy agreeing to go see a very girly film.
Yeah.
Steve, if she would have asked me I could go get my arm cut off as long as I had a date, that would have worked for me.
Yeah.
But that wasn't our first date, apparently. It took about 6 months to where she thought the movies was just a hangout date, if you will. But it took about 6 months to where she actually let me ask her out, and she agreed to have a date with me. So I pulled out all the stops. I made sure that I did everything I ever saw in a movie. I got candles, I got rose petals, I drew her a bath, I got her a robe and some slippers, and when she showed up, I said, this is all for you. Just go relax, and I'll be upstairs cooking.
You upstairs cooking?
Yep, while she was taking a bath.
Yeah. Made me fall in love with him that night.
Rose petals,
it was
hot
so
bath.
Romantic.
You go upstairs and relax. I'm gonna be upstairs cooking.
Mm-hmm. It was incredible. I fell in love with him. I mean,
gangster move there, boy. When did you decide to propose?
I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her, and I bought a diamond. But I kind of wanted a little bit more to get it set. I had just bought the stone.
Okay.
And in the interim, we had gone to New York to one of her friends' weddings, and I just decided that I couldn't wait any longer. Had the jeweler ship me the stone in New York. And so I proposed with just the stone and said, I'll make more money to get it set, but I want you to marry me.
Yeah. So. That was pretty fast in our relationship. So we were engaged for about 1.5 years after that, and we got married on December 31st, 2011. It was a beach ceremony with our closest friends and family. It was perfect. It was everything I'd ever dreamed of.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tell us about what happened, though.
A month after we got married, Matt got into a life-threatening car accident. He was in a coma for about a week, and when he came out, they told me he sustained a traumatic brain injury. And when he came to, he had forgotten a lot of his life, the majority of his life, but like most devastating to me was that he had forgotten who I was and the fact that we had gotten married and pretty much our entire relationship.
What was that like for you?
I don't know the words to describe it. It was really hard to even figure out who I was because I had even forgotten that.
Really?
Yeah, it was a very, very difficult time.
How did you cope with this memory loss, Jackie? What was that like?
Well, I went into kind of survival mode at first. I believe that we're together for a reason, and I helped him a lot to become a functioning adult again. But it was hard. I went from being a happy newlywed to basically being a caregiver and what felt like his mom of a 32-year-old man within a matter of moments. It was challenging.
Yeah. Was there a breaking point in all of this for you?
Yeah. After about 3 years, I realized that things weren't getting much better, and I said, listen, you're unhappy, I'm unhappy, and we deserve to be happy, so we need to figure something else out. You need to go your way, and we need to move on.
So, no, okay, you're sitting here now, obviously. So what was it that sparked your memory?
I don't know if it was, the best way for me to explain it is it's like I almost had another brain injury. This was a dinner that her and I had gone to, and that was when she said, listen, you just need to go on do your own thing, and then we're gonna go our separate ways. I went home and probably mulled over what she had said and what had been going on in our lives thousands of times. I finally fell asleep for about an hour, and when I woke up, after that little slumber, I literally sat on the bed and cried like a baby for 2 hours because I was gonna lose the person that I loved. I got all my memories back. 85% of my memories came back. It was like jumping in a pool. It wasn't like dipping your foot in to see how the water was. It was flooded back, and it was heart-wrenching.
Like that?
Yeah, it was heart-wrenching. So I called her up, and I asked her to meet with me.
When he called me, I didn't believe it at first. He's a walking miracle, and our love is a testament to just the amazing things that are possible and to never lose hope. It's as if a switch flicked in his mind, and when I saw him, he had a different look in his eyes. The man that I loved was back, just as if you're trying to understand it right now. It's like he woke up and something had changed.
That's an incredible switch. Ever since that day, how has it been since that day?
Great.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The best part about it is we get to make all the memories and more memories from brand new. I decided that it would be a good idea. The original wedding ring that I proposed with, the engagement ring that I proposed with, we got rid of that since we're starting a new life now that my car accident has happened. And so I bought her a new wedding ring.
My man. You know, you gotta, first of all, to you, what a testament of love, you know. You know, I thank you all for this story. You know what, this is a remarkable story. I also understand because of that you never had a chance to take a honeymoon. No. Yeah, well, so to help you celebrate this new chapter in your lives, we're sending you guys on a romantic getaway to the southern Dutch Caribbean island of Curacao. Yeah. You're gonna experience 5 nights in an oceanfront room at the Papagayo Beach Hotel with daily breakfast overlooking the sea. Airfare provided by the Curacao Tourist Board. So you're gonna be going there. That was really great. Thank you very much. Congratulations, and congratulations, everybody. We'll be right back. All right, everybody. You know, sharing love is definitely an art, but my next guest has it down to a science. Please welcome back my buddy, my friend, author of Quantum Love and Sex and Relationship Therapist, Dr. Laura Berman. Well, this sounds pretty exciting, quantum love. What's the inspiration behind this?
Well, the inspiration, this really actually is probably the most personal book I've ever written because it grew out of some of my darkest moments after I lost my mother, my own breast cancer diagnosis. But as I started to try to uncover and understand what I was going through, I kind of waded into this whole new field of science that has changed the way I look at love, the work I do with my clients, and even my own personal life. It's really amazing.
What's the science behind love?
Well, so the science really in the past 25 to 50 years, the field of physics specifically, has demonstrated that at our core, we're all just pure energy. But we now understand that the energy emanates out from us and deeply affects our surroundings, especially the people that we're closest to in our love relationships. So this is actually, and I know you're very familiar with the law of attraction. Quantum physics is the science behind the law of attraction. So what's happening in our relationships is that when you intentionally harness the energy in your body, it affects everything in your life, especially when you match it with intentions around your love life. And it turns out that the key to it all is the emotional states we hold when in the presence of our love relationships. So whatever feelings, they are now been able to quantify the energy of different feeling states and calibrate them. So a certain variety of feelings are higher frequency, higher energy will create more of what you want in your life. And other feelings are going to create more of what you don't want in your romantic life. And so let me show you how it works. This is something I created called the Quantum Love Map. The area you want to stay in to really create the magic in your love life is home frequency. So that is anything that is calibrating above 200, anything from hopeful and courageous on. Anything below here is ego frequency. You're creating more of what you don't want. And that's what I really focus on in the book, is how you access those places, how you shift out of these lower frequency emotions, and how you apply that to your romantic life.
Now, because you base these techniques on truths.
Yeah. So the first one, which we've already talked about, is that your emotions are going to affect your relationship. Be responsible for the energy you walk into the room with. If you shift things inside of you, you will be amazed at what happens in your mate and in your romantic life without you having to say anything, have their buy-in, or anything else, because your energy is actually affecting them, and they're unconsciously taking that in and doing something that quantum physics calls entraining to you. So when you can consciously hold a certain energetic state, your partner will match that. And the second thing is that and this is where it becomes important in your relationship and where you start to shift things. Your perception is everything. Our feelings are created by our thoughts and beliefs. So if I have a thought that my husband's not romantic, I'm going to find evidence for that everywhere. If you have a thought that your wife is selfish, you're going to find evidence for that everywhere. And all of those thoughts are arguable. So change your thoughts. Start to choose a more positive belief. Attach the feelings to those beliefs, and I show you how to do that in the book. And then you're finding evidence for that everywhere. And it shifts the energy in your relationship. It's very powerful. And the final quantum love truth, I would say, that I want to share with you, and this goes back to changing your perception, is that you have to see your partner as your greatest teacher. Because I can tell you, I've been doing therapy with couples for over 25 years, and that I know for sure that thing that most irks you about your partner or that you most struggle with turns out almost always to be one of the key reasons you fell in love with them. So your relationship is like a learning lab for your soul. And when you can see your partner as really your life's teacher and someone who can push your growth edges and force you to address things that maybe you haven't really addressed around your emotional life and your history, it is extremely powerful healing.
Dr. Berman's latest book, Quantum Love, it's in stores now. Everybody in the audience is going home with a copy of it today. Thank you, Dr. Berman. We'll be right back, folks.
Coming up next, having a crush can be hard to explain, especially for kids.
I think I know what it is. When somebody is in love with somebody else and that dreams about it and can't stop liking that.
All right, everybody, we're back with time for just one more thing. Kids don't always see things the way grown-ups do. If you got kids, you pretty much know that, especially when it comes to love. Here's a look at what some little kids' idea of if you're having a crush. What does it mean when you have a crush? Check it out.
I don't even know what a crush is. I think I know what it is. When somebody is in love with somebody else and that dreams about it and can't stop liking that. So this is me. This is my best friend Shane. And then when I'm older, I want to marry him. He doesn't like me in real life, but let's pretend he does. I think the crush means that somebody was like, they're walking and they found something at somebody that they really liked, and they spent a lot of time together, and then they wanted to marry each other. I think it's an orange crush like they're doing. Chase already has a crush.
Crush is when someone likes someone so much that they can't admit it.
Didn't you have a crush on Steve Harvey?
Yeah.
Hey, folks, thanks for watching. Remember, follow me on Instagram at I'm Steve Harvey TV. Keep spreading the love, everybody. We'll see you next time.